Welcome to a new daily top AskReddit video. Today's topic.
Someone hands you $100,000 and says, you know what to do. What are you doing? Running away lol. Exactly what I was about to say haha. You know damn well that money is sketchy AF. I'd disappear for a while. Quit my job and lay low for a few months. Edit. Guys, I'm quitting my job for a few months. Not because I think I can live off of $100,000 lol. Quitting for a few months is a bad idea. If you want to stay hidden, you stash the cash for it and continue to live life as normal. Otherwise you get the, we noticed you left your job unexpectedly around this time. Why? Quote. Reporting it to the cops that some rando just gave me $5,000 and it feels sketchy. Why would you bother reporting $900 to the cops? Because the cops would want to know about shady people just throwing $500 at a random person. I suppose. Face with monocle. Thank the guy first. I ain't gay but 100k is a 100k. I start nobbin'. How about 50k? That'll get you a half knob. One hand. One ball. Only one side of the mouth. One eye makes contact and the other is watching Lord of the Rings Extended Edition. I'd reply, Operation Valkyrie is in effect. Quote, similar, but I'd say, the eagle has landed. The jelly has left the donut. I repeat, the jelly has left the donut, over. Quote. Begin lubing my anus. For 100k, is the lube negotiable? Nah, I ain't giving my $100,000 to the healthcare system. Stick it in the Vanguard S&P 500 Index Tracker Fund and let it ride for a few decades and celebrate the huge jump I just got on retirement saving. This, if it goes to shit then there are bigger problems anyway. No real downside. Someone comes by asking them for their money, and you tell them it is in an IRA that you can't legally touch for decades. I'm sure they will let that slide. Add $1, and give it to the next person saying, you know what to do, and run away. Man, you have to double it. Rookie mistake. Well, it will get doubled eventually. Close the briefcase. Look into his eyes. Slow nod, straight face. Walk away without saying a word. Get home. Panic. Stash money. Change banks. Move. Might have to cut off ties to family. Nothing says, nothing to see here, quite like suddenly upending your life. Just say you're having a midlife crisis and decided to move to a country that just so happens to have no extradition treaty with the US. Pay off my debts, that leaves me with about $85,000 for savings. Not touching that. Look at this guy with $15k in total debt. What a pussy, get some real debt. Blow it all on hats. TF2. What am I supposed to do? No, really, I have no clue what you want me to do with this. Quote. Finally, a like-minded answer. I would answer, no. I don't. Quote. With all the anxious panic. I might do a shimmy or two, and see if that was what I was supposed to do. Wake up from my dream. Telling my wife someone just gave me $50,000. My fave Rodney Dangerfield joke. So I said to my wife, honey, what would you do if I won the lottery? She said, that's easy. I'd file for divorce and take half. I say, that's great. I just won $20 on a scratcher. Come by and see the kids every once in a while. I miss that guy. One of my favorite lines of his is in Caddyshack. He's in the dining room of the country club, cutting up, and pissing off Judge Smales. At one point, Dangerfield leans over to one of the older women at Smales' table and says to her while raising his eyebrows suggestively, you ever earn $14? The hard way? Quote. Don't know why, but that line always cracked me up. Sometimes, I'll ask my special lady friend that when I'm feeling frisky, but it usually just pisses her off and shuts down my chances. Man shrugging. Then ask her what she wants to do with the $35k someone just gave you. Hey, $25,000 is a lot of money after all. Paying off my medical debt. Tell me you're an American without telling me you're an American. Sometimes I drink Mountain Dew from a gas can when I run out of red Solo cups. That's not how the game is played. You ignore that debt. The hospital gives up and sells the debt to a debt collection service for pennies on the dollar. When the debt service company contacts you, tell them that you know they paid pennies on the dollar for this debt. To make things simple for them, you'll pay them 20% of the total amount to cancel out the entire debt. Or, they can keep fighting you and probably get nothing. Debt paid in full. The system potatoes. Cashing a check which includes various written designations by the issuer of the check such as payment in full, paid in full, final payment, and full settlement, is interpreted by some states and courts as a complete satisfaction or discharge of the underlying debt even if the amount of the check didn't actually constitute payment in full. Send the collections a check for some nominal amount. Let's say $100 with paid in full remarked. Keep a copy of the check. Note. Not valid in Oregon. TINLAIANAL. Execute order 66 inches. Execute order 66 inches. Which is actually just an end-to-end Route 66 road trip in a classic Shelby Cobra. Sure. If you add another 50k lol. Hookers and cocaine. A fellow man of culture. Yeah, that's right. It's how I'd spend that money, so yeah. Starting a funding campaign for my movie idea, which is Baby Shark Goes to College. College Shark do 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 do. Party Shark do 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 do. 0.2 chicks at the same time. I was just talking to a coworker about office space. And your coworker was okay with that. I didn't know about that.